Hi guys, Artie here, and today I'll be explaining several reasons why the Adult Swim block on Cartoon Network should become its own 24/7 channel at this point. Grab your propane and propane accessories and your portal gun because today we're discussing all about Adult Swim. Currently, Adult Swim runs for an outstanding 13 hours a day, meanwhile Cartoon Network runs for 9.5 hours and Cartoonito an infinitesimal 2.5 hours. Not just that, but Adult Swim has been getting the most of the ratings and viewership on the channel. It's pretty obvious what the trend is here. If it does become 24/7, I don't think it will be until at least another 2 to 3 more years. If Adult Swim were to become 24/7, it would most likely take over the entire channel space rather than start up a new channel like in Canada or replace a pre-existing one like truTV, which already happened in Latin America. As for Cartoon Network, I'm betting that they would just move any remaining programming to HBO Max or Hulu or burn it off on Boomerang or Discovery Family if that is even still around in the future at that point. Like I said in the last video, the people who use the excuse of, "Oh, no one will watch Adult Swim during the daytime, it won't work," are incorrect. Adult Swim got way more viewership by starting earlier with the introduction of Checkered Past. Even more evidence that daytime Adult Swim can work is that FXX has midday marathons of King of the Hill and The Simpsons, and they get decent viewership for the same demographic in similar shows, so there's definitely potential in an audience there. Besides, Adult Swim has enough original programming and syndicated shows in their gigantic library to run their own channel. In fact, I argue that their library is larger than their rival Comedy Central. An Adult Swim channel worked in Canada and is also coming later this month to Latin America, so there's a high chance it will work in America, where Adult Swim started in the first place. Adult Swim has the advantage of brand recognition too, it started 20 years ago. Also, if the Adult Swim channel becomes a thing, have Checkered Past run for a longer period of time and have Toon On Me expand to every day rather than just Saturday night. Take advantage of what your competitors aren't doing. Comedy Central has basically no variety and only 6 shows airing on the channel at the moment, meanwhile Adult Swim has several shows airing per night. And if you can, please air the non-HD shows either stretched to 16:9 or in their originally intended 4:3, none of that ugly 14:9 nonsense, please. I can't stress it enough, everyone hates it, so please fix it already. It's the biggest WBD failure in current issue besides HBO Max lacking its own content. As much as I love Cartoon Network, I just don't think it can be a standalone channel in this day and age, and is losing more and more airtime as I speak. There is a lack of new programming. The only shows currently airing new episodes are Tiny Toons University, We Baby Bears, Jessica's Big Little World, Craig of the Creek, which is ending soon and wrapping up, and of course Teen Titans Go, which is never going away. Also, Gumball supposedly has a TV movie and a new series on the way, but we haven't gotten any updates regarding that in quite some time. There's various upcoming shows like Prince Avondale, but it's highly likely they'll become streaming only, like what happened with the Fungies and Tig and Seek before they were erased from existence during the 2022 HBO Max purge. There are just not enough new shows to sustain this channel unless they air more reruns of ended programming, like Cartoon Network originally was in the early 90s before they started developing original cartoons. As for former programming, WBD just doesn't care and refuses to air old shows, avoids it as much as possible and pretends it doesn't exist, except for Checkered Past, thankfully. The only ended shows airing reruns at the moment are of course Gumball, We Bare Bears, and Apple and Onion. On the bright side, regular shows airing Halloween specials on Sunday mornings, but of course they will yank it right off the schedule once the festivity ends. There was Clarence, the Looney Tunes show, and Summer Camp Island, but were replaced after the new disastrous Discovery Playout system was rolled out. Unfortunately, Cartoon Network doesn't have the brightest future. I think the only way it can work is either put it on Antenna TV as one of those digital sub-channels, possibly have it on the CW affiliates, or maybe have it be one of those free Pluto TV, Freevee, or Tubi channels. Cartoonito doesn't have much longer either. It only runs for 2.5 hours in the morning. It does have a few upcoming shows indicating they aren't killing it off just yet. Like I said with CN, they'll either make it streaming only or move the shows to Discovery Family or Boomerang. All the shows in development do not have an exact date to when they are coming. My dream would be for Cartoon Network to become 24/7 again and maybe have the Adult Swim 24/7 channel replace truTV, and add their series such as Impractical Jokers and Mythbusters either to Adult Swim or TBS. So in summary, Adult Swim should become 24/7 because of ratings, demographics, demands, trends, library, publicity, monetary gain, and the current media landscape. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notify, and check out other videos in the channel. You may like them. Do you also have good faith that Adult Swim is likely to become its own channel? Let me know in the comments.